Hey there guys, what I would like to do today is share a personal story, something that happened to me that I think we can all learn from. This happened, there was 2 weeks ago. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. I had just woken up. It was Monday morning. I went downstairs, made myself a fresh pot of coffee, poured myself a cup. I had my favorite cup full of piping hot coffee, and I figured, I'm gonna go downstairs in the basement and just do a little bit of workout, something I like to do to start the week off right before I get ready for work and come to work for the week. So I opened the basement door, I go down the first 2 steps, and something along the way happened. I had socks on, slipped on the steps, coffee went flying, I landed very hard on my butt, back, and right elbow. And there was this like hot coffee all over me. I jumped up, I was like, oh my gosh, because I was burning, I had to get that off. And I did like the body check, right? We've all been there when we fall. Okay, is anything broken? No. Is there any blood? No. What do I feel? And I felt some immediate just kind of neck pain, like something was not right there, and a lot of elbow pain because of the way I landed right on my elbow. And eventually I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to move my head. But as I just sat there and let things settle for a minute, and that neck discomfort totally disappeared, and I think it was overtaken by the fact that my elbow was in so much pain. I mean, I was having a hard time even just straightening that out. So we've all been there, right? We've all had falls or accidents or bumps or bruises. And it's very shocking when it happens because it's the last thing you expect to happen. But when it does, you got to deal with it, right? So what I did is I really took care of my elbow for the next week. It was about a week where I wasn't able to go to the gym. My adjustments were not, I had to modify my technique of how I was doing my adjustments, but eventually my elbow got better. Never thought about my neck again, it seemed to be fine. But as the days went on, and this was about probably a week after, I realized something was still not quite right. As I was driving or commuting to work, I felt like my eyes were having a hard time focusing on the road. And I felt like I was much tired, more so than I usually am. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's winter, I'm tired, maybe I'm just fighting something. But none of that was actually true. Those were all just excuses I was making for myself. The fact of the matter is when I fell so hard, I originally felt my neck go out of position or out of alignment or get subluxated, but I didn't pay attention to it because I was so worried about the elbow. I never got that subluxation corrected, and it was really starting to affect how my body was functioning. I felt fine, my neck felt fine, but things were just not working the way that they should. And the point of this story is how many bumps and bruises do we get on a regular basis that we just ignore because they don't cause any pain? Any kind of impact like that can shift things out of alignment in your spine. It's important that we get those things checked even though we don't feel them. And so that's why it's so important to see a chiropractor, because as a chiropractor with our hands, we can feel these areas of your spine that need attention, these areas that may be having a negative effect on your health that you're not even aware of. So the reason I share this story is because even as a chiropractor myself, I forget or we get busy, and eventually 2 weeks later I did go see my chiropractor and I got adjusted and everything was much better. My eyes were more focused, things seemed brighter, my energy was back, I was more patient, which I didn't even realize I had lost my patience. So much is related to our spine and our nervous system. Please guys, you have to take good care of your spine. Don't wait for crisis or pain. Do it before, be proactive, because these bumps and bruises and stresses of life do build up over time. And we're here. This is what we do as chiropractors. We can help you to remove that stuff so you can function at your best. So come see me, get your spine checked by a professional. Let's see how we can help take your health and your lives to the next level.